let me switch it on so people can start joining.
If you see that I'm speaking too fast, send me a message through WhatsApp. I have it open and I can see how things are moving up.
Okay.
Just let me. I mean, just send me some slow down or something. Okay.
No problem. If I feel that, I'll do that anywhere needed. So I'm switching on the stream. I think we should go live so people can start joining, and while we are setting up other things.
Sure, let's go live.
Okay. Okay, what is happening here? Why is it not going? Just a second, guys. Just a second. Should be done by now. Okay, I'm going live so we can let people in. Yeah, so we are live. Let's see how many people join now. We are live. We're live on Zoom as well, YouTube. Almost there. Almost there. Okay, so while we are waiting for people, just give me a second. Just give me a second, please. Okay, so while we are waiting for people to join, let's see what do we know about Russia, Azerbaijan, Ukraine, and Belarus. Eduardo, I'll start from you.
Well, sorry, I was somewhere else. Can you repeat the question?
Well, what do we know about Russia, Azerbaijan, Ukraine, and Belarus?
Well, Russia has the most billionaires per capita than anywhere else in the world.
Just hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. There is something that I need to fix. Wait a second. Sorry for this interruption. We have an extra a leg today, so and it is the first time we are doing this interpretation. So there was a little bit of lag because of that. Anyways, we are back. So
it has most billionaires in the world per capita. Most billionaires in the world per capita.
Mm-hmm.
What else? That's always good. That brings business to the country.
Yeah, that's purely business.
Yeah. Well, I mean, food's great. There are so many things I would like to share about that, but I mean, I'm always thinking about food, hence our project. also in Azerbaijan and the rest of the countries. But what else? Moscow, third busiest metro in the world. Incredible place, in metro in Moscow. Had the opportunity to go there a couple years back, and I had a blast. I don't know what else. Biggest landmass in the world, country. So
okay,
big. How many six time changes?
Yeah.
So great. So skip me.
Definitely, Katrina, I'm interested. What do you have in your book today?
Well, I prepared just a little bit because I think everybody knows many things about Russia.
I'm sure.
Of course, it's the biggest country. It has many. Well, we'll start from my list. It has many lakes, and one of the biggest lake is situated actually in Russia. Then the coldest place is also situated in Russia. It's called Almyakon, but I won't speak about temperature because it's difficult to say exactly which was the lowest temperature. But normally, from the month of December to January, the normal temperature is about 50 degrees negative.
Minus, yeah.
Yes, minus, yes. And in the same time, there is a subtropical climate in Russia, which is, for example, Sochi.
Yeah.
So many things to see, many things to visit in Russia. I speak Russian, by the way.
You know all
Well,
about that.
What else? Then we have Ukraine and Belarus and Azerbaijan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, quickly going through a couple of facts that I know about all these countries before we start the show. Belarus is 40% covered by forest.
Exactly.
Very unlike where I am right now, Dubai, there are no forests at all. So it's a very incredible fact for people who are living at this side. Largest street in Belarus is 15 kilometers long, and it had its name changed 14 times in history. Very interesting thing. Azerbaijan, prehistoric tools were found dating back about 1.5 million years. So their history is that old. And then there is a place called Neft Deshlari. It's an entire city built on stilts. It was a oil rig earlier, and then it was converted into a city. So it's all standing on the stilts. Very interesting. There are 7 beauties tournament where women knit socks with the time. They have to do it within that time, given time. Very interesting. Ukraine. Uh, Ukraine is famous for cuisines as well, as far as I know. And there is a dish called chicken Kiev,
Yes.
which is not actually from Kiev.
No,
Yeah,
not from Kiev.
it's not from Kiev. Chernobyl, we all know about Chernobyl. It happened in 1986, and now you can actually go and tour the place and see what exactly happened there. And Russia, as you rightly said, cold places. I would just give one extension to the same statement. In 1938, the lowest temperature recorded was 77.8 negative.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Trans-Siberian is the longest railway in the world.
Yeah, yeah.
And also very beautiful.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I am definitely visiting Russia very soon. That is one of my plans, and I'm looking forward to see all these places. I think we should, with that, start the show. And I think we have a few people waiting for us already. So I'll start the show with that. Are we ready?
Yes.
Sure, go ahead.
Sure.
Great. Hello and welcome to Global Investment Real Estate and Residency Show Phase 2. We are in Russia today, and it is a pleasure to be here. We will be speaking to the audience of Belarus, Azerbaijan, Ukraine, and Russia all together. Thank you for joining us. This event is exclusively brought to you by TEG Media, a company that organizes live and online events. I'm I'm a part of this exceptional team and director. My name is Abdul Basit, and I'm your host today. We received many questions on how to get these opportunities, how to get to Europe, how to get to USA. I'm sure that by the end of this presentation today, you all will know how to get to your USA with your family, invest there and settle there, or how to get to Portugal by investing into real estate and become a European resident. Without any delay, I would like to invite our first speaker, who is representing Umber Star Luxury Real Estate from Portugal. Her name is Katerina Bakchivanji. Ms. Katerina has an experience of working in real estate since 2012, also worked in tourism area, speaks English, Portuguese, and Russian, and she's here ready to help us with our investments and immigration needs today. Hello, Katerina. How are you?
Hello, I'm okay. Thank you. And you?
I'm very well. I would just like to ask you for a small favor before we start your presentation. If you can kindly tell everyone that you will be speaking in Russian yourself, but for the next presentation, you can kindly tell everyone that we have interpretation available. So at the bottom of the screen, if you press interpretation and press Russian, you will be able to listen to the Russian translation simultaneously.
Of course,
So
I will, yes, I will just say, дорогие друзья, хочу сказать, что я говорю по-русски, я буду вести свою презентацию на русском языке, и эта презентация также имеет перевод, и вы можете нажать на кнопочку экрана, выбрать перевод, и будете сопровождать презентацию на русском. Спасибо.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Please share your screen and let's start the presentation.
Okay, so I will probably change into Russian.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Итак, я сейчас поделюсь с вами своей презентацией. Sorry.
No problem. Take your time.
Итак, сегодня мы поговорим о программе «Золотая виза» в Португалии, о новых правилах, которых мы ждем уже с 1 января 2022 года. И сейчас я вам расскажу о видах инвестиций, которые возможны. Итак, у нас есть 4 вида инвестиций. Это инвестиции в недвижимость, прямые инвестиции, бизнес-инвестиции и инвестиции в науку либо искусство. Итак, как я уже сказала, сейчас мы работаем до конца этого года, до 31 декабря 2021 года мы работаем по старым правилам, но, однако, с 1 января 2022 года в силу вступает новый закон о программе «Золотой визы» в Португалии, сейчас мы об этом поговорим. Итак, первый вид инвестиций – это инвестиция в науку либо искусство. Он предполагает два типа. Это первый вариант – минимальная сумма инвестиций 350 тысяч евро в научно-исследовательскую деятельность, либо 250 тысяч евро на сохранение культурного наследия и искусства. Эти правила действуют до конца этого года. Однако с 1 января 2022 года сумма на научно-исследовательскую деятельность, сумма инвестиций увеличивается с 350 тысяч евро до 500 тысяч евро. Касательно сохранения культурного наследия все остается на том же месте, 250 тысяч евро. Далее мы переходим к прямым инвестициям. Здесь также есть два варианта. Первый вариант – минимальная сумма депозита 1 000 000 евро в один из португальских банков, либо инвестиционных проектов, либо 350 тысяч евро минимальная инвестиция в венчурные фонды с обещанной доходностью 3-4% в год. Далее мы переходим к изменениям. Что происходит в следующем году? С 1 января 2022 года минимальная сумма инвестиций в один из португальских банков увеличивается с 1 миллиона евро в 1 500 000 евро. Касательно инвестиций в венчурные фонды сумма также увеличивается с 350 тысяч евро до 500 тысяч евро. Следующий вид инвестиций – это бизнес-инвестиции. Здесь также у нас есть два варианта. Если инвестор хочет создать свою компанию в Португалии, он должен создать 10 рабочих мест и сохранять их в течение 5 лет. Однако есть более простой способ. Инвестор может вложить 350 тысяч евро в уже существующую компанию. И в этом случае компания обязана иметь 5 рабочих мест минимально и сохранять их в течение 3 лет. Такой компанией, например, может быть и наше агентство. И через 3 года мы возвращаем всю эту сумму. Далее, что изменится? Касательно первого варианта создания компании в Португалии мы не видим никаких изменений, все остается на том же месте. Однако, касательно второго варианта, эта сумма увеличивается от 350 тысяч евро до 500 тысяч евро с 1 января 2022 года. И дальше мы переходим, пожалуй, к самой интересной части этой программы – это инвестиции в недвижимость. Вот программа, вот на этом слайде вы можете видеть правила, которые действуют до конца этого года. Первый вариант, самый простой, пожалуй, инвестор приобретает недвижимость стоимостью от 500 тысяч евро в любой зоне Португалии, любой тип недвижимости, либо приобретает недвижимость на сумму от 350 тысяч евро в зоне городской реабилитации. Инвестор может получить 20% скидки, если объект расположен в зоне с низкой плотностью населения. В этом случае сумма уменьшается от 500 тысяч евро до 400 тысяч евро, либо от 350 тысяч евро до 280 тысяч евро. И вот как изменится эта программа уже с 1 января 2022 года. Во-первых, мы уже здесь видим разделение на коммерческую и жилую недвижимость. Вот здесь, на этом слайде, вы видите коммерческую недвижимость. И что здесь хорошо, не будет никаких изменений касательно коммерческой недвижимости, все остается так же. Но в жилой недвижимости мы видим изменения. Во-первых, минимальная сумма инвестиций уже 500 тысяч евро во внутренних областях Португалии, на Азорских островах и острове Мадейра, либо 350 тысяч евро в жилую недвижимость, расположенную в зоне городской реабилитации. Что это значит? Значит, что регион Порту, Лиссабон, побережье Португалии будут исключены из программы «Золотая виза», начиная с 1 января 2022 года, а территория острова Мадейры и Азорских островов, наоборот, будет включена в состав территорий с низкой плотностью населения. Слева вы видите карту внутренней области Португалии, и справа карта территории с низкой плотностью населения. И вот мы переходим к преимуществам золотой визы Португалии, почему она так популярна, почему она известна. Во-первых, инвестор имеет право получить ВНЖ уже за 6-9 месяцев. Довольно быстрый процесс. Необходимо пребывать в стране всего лишь в течение 14 дней, в течение каждого двухгодичного периода. Что это значит? Инвестор получает первую золотую визу, первую карточку ВНЖ, которую необходимо продлевать еще дважды. И в течение каждого периода двухгодичного инвестор обязан находиться на территории Португалии всего лишь 14 дней. Можно больше, но минимальное количество дней 14. Далее, инвестор имеет право получить гражданство уже через 5 лет после получения первой золотой визы, первой визы. ВНЖ для главного получателя и для всей его семьи. Это значит, что заявитель может просить о золотой визе для своей супруги, для своих детей, для своих родителей. И также возможно просить ВНЖ детям уже старше 18 лет, если они находятся на иждивении у своих родителей. Далее. Дает возможность учиться, работать, открывать частную деятельность в Португалии, свободно передвигаться по странам Евросоюза и странам Шенгена, возможность инвестировать как частное лицо, как и юридическое лицо. Инвестор может сдавать свою недвижимость в аренду уже после покупки. После получения ПМЖ и гражданства инвестор может продать свою недвижимость. Также есть возможность получить кредит в одном из португальских банков до 70% от общей стоимости недвижимости сроком примерно 30 лет. И самое интересное – это то, что золотую визу можно оформить дистанционно, и это именно то, чем мы занимаемся. И я могу сказать, что с августа 2020 года, с прошлого года, мы закрыли уже 26 золотых виз, из которых всего лишь 4 инвестора приезжали в Португалию. Все остальные были закрыты, были оформлены дистанционно. Португалия имеет высокий уровень образования, международный уровень здравоохранения, высокое качество жизни, низкий уровень преступности, и инвестор имеет всегда его права инвестора всегда защищены, независимо от гражданства, наличия налоговых льгот для лиц пенсионного возраста. Также Португалия получила уже очень много наград. World Travelers Award в 2019 году 23 награды. Третье место в рейтинге самых безопасных стран мира за 2019-2020 год. Лучшее туристическое направление. Также важно сказать, что во втором триместре 2020 года цены на недвижимость выросли на 7,8%, а в четвертом триместре 2020 года цены выросли на 8,9%. Сейчас я бы хотела вам показать некоторые объекты, которые есть в нашей базе. Это всего лишь некоторые объекты. У нас гораздо больше предложений для наших клиентов по всей Португалии, начиная от апартаментов, заканчивая отелями. Сейчас здесь на слайде вы видите строительный проект на улице Гонсалво Криштово, который находится в центре порта. Строительные работы уже начались в декабре 2020 года и продлятся до сентября 2022 года. Так как это здание, так как этот проект находится в зоне реабилитации, городской реабилитации, покупая квартиры в этом здании, инвестор может оформить золотую визу, инвестировав всего 350 тысяч евро. Также этот объект прекрасно подходит как и для личного пользования, так и для сдачи в аренду из-за центрального расположения. Вот некоторые рендеры еще. Сейчас мы переходим к следующему проекту, строительный проект на роды Фирмеза. Также строительная работа находится на завершающей стадии, и инвестор в этом случае также может просить о золотой визе, инвестировав 350 тысяч евро. Еще некоторые рендеры. Этот проект будет завершен уже в этом году. Дальше мы переходим к спа-отелю Главуша в Алгарве на юге Португалии. Номера имеют цену от 169 тысяч евро до 239 тысяч евро. В зависимости от вида, инвестор имеет возможность 7% годового дохода в течение 30 лет с возможностью продать квартиру, продать сьют уже через 5 лет. И здесь возможен байбек по желанию инвестора. Расположение в одном из самых прекрасных мест Португалии, рядом с пляжем Дона Ана. Далее мы переходим к резорту в Алгарве. Здесь мы видим резиденции, наличие 5% годичного годового дохода. Расположение рядом с гольф-полями, как вы видите, находится примерно в 20 минутах от пляжа, в 20 минутах от аэропорта. Далее, также отель, но уже расположенный в Лиссабоне, в центре Лиссабона, с видом на реку Тежо. Окончательно строительных работ второй семестр 2021 года. Привилегированное расположение, как я уже сказала, на крыше отеля наличие ресторана, бассейна, с которого открывается великолепный вид на Лиссабон. Инвестор имеет 3% дохода. Здесь, к сожалению, этот слайд, к сожалению, на португальском, но цифры, в принципе, одни и те же. Что это значит? Рост цен в Лиссабоне составляет, на недвижимость сейчас составляет 5,9%. В Лиссабоне, видите, и в Порту 6,1%. То есть инвестор всегда может видеть здесь плюсы. Что у нас есть? У нас есть квартиры, у нас есть дома, винодельни, гостиницы, коммерческие помещения. И также мы можем найти, в принципе, любой объект для наших клиентов на всей территории Португалии, в зависимости от пожеланий и расположений клиента. Больше об инвестициях и ВНЖ в Португалии вы можете, больше информации вы можете найти на нашем сайте www.amperstar.pt. Помните, что мы здесь, чтобы сделать весь процесс легче для вас. Здесь видите наши контакты. И если у вас есть вопросы, я с радостью на них отвечу. Abdul?
Hello. Thank you so much. Katrina, for a lovely presentation. And you will have to help me with questions here because they
With
are
pleasure.
Russian, and you will have to help yourself and me here, please.
Okay, I will try my best.
Thank you so much.
Let me see. So, questions.
Yes.
So the first question, can I take with me my mother?
You can continue in Russian, please.
I can answer in Russian. First question, whether I can take with me my mother. Могу ли я взять с собой маму? Да, безусловно, вы можете взять с собой маму, вы можете взять с собой родителей. Если вашим родителям, если маме меньше 65 лет, то необходимы будут документы, подтверждающие, что она от вас в какой-то степени зависит материально. Если же вашей маме более 65 лет, то это не нужно. Next question. Какие гарантии возврата кредита? Which are the guarantees of back of the credit? Что вы имеете в виду возврат кредита? Какие гарантии возврата кредита? В первую очередь, когда заявитель просит о кредите, необходимо предоставить документы с места работы, о наличии постоянного заработка, то есть документы, подтверждающие вашу платежеспособность. Надеюсь, я ответила на ваш вопрос. Если же вам необходимо больше информации, то вы можете всегда связаться с нами, и мы готовы дать вам максимальную информацию, максимально все, что мы знаем, помочь вам. Next question. Насколько это хорошо для россиян? Whether it's good for Russians. Well, it depends what you mean by that. Зависит от того, что вы имеете в виду. Если вы хотите переехать в Португалию, если хотите переехать, в принципе, в Европу, то, в принципе, эта программа «Золотой визу» очень выгодна, и она намного выгоднее других золотых программ в Европе, потому что она не предполагает постоянного нахождения в Португалии всего лишь 14 дней в течение 2 лет, в течение каждого двухгодичного периода, и также это возможность получить гражданство в Португалии, европейское гражданство уже через 5 лет. И сама сумма инвестиций гораздо ниже, чем в других странах. So next question. Probably it's next question is for Joan. We will go to the next one. Добрый вечер, когда я смогу стать
What the question was?
It was, do I need to live in Washington or in the state of Washington? Probably it's not. This question is not for me.
Okay, no worries. Please move on.
Yeah. So next one. Добрый вечер. Когда я смогу стать гражданином? Good afternoon. Good evening. When I can become a citizen? Thank you. Вы можете стать гражданином Португалии уже. Вы можете подать на португальское гражданство уже через 5 лет, и этот процесс может занять до 6 месяцев, может быть меньше, может быть больше, в зависимости от каждой ситуации. Но, в принципе, уже через 5 лет вы можете стать гражданином Португалии. Next question.
Please.
Please give more information about, more details about mortgage, what is necessary, which are the guarantees. Итак, мне кажется, я уже дала некоторую информацию по этому поводу. По поводу кредита, прошу прощения. Кредит. Какие требования? Необходимо, в первую очередь, какие документы необходимы? Это паспорт, это налоговый код налогоплательщика уже в Португалии, но этим занимаются наши адвокаты, в общем-то. Дальше необходима справка с места работы с подтверждением, либо вообще какое-либо подтверждение способности оплатить этот налог. Дальше. I think I has answered this question. Next one.
Please.
Can I already answer in Russian?
Please.
Yeah. Да, если заявитель подается с членами семьи, обычно именно так и бывает, те же сроки, что и для одного человека. Иногда это может занять на 1 либо 2 месяца больше, но в принципе всегда это одно и то же. Сроки одни и те же для всех заявителей, плюс-минус 1 месяц. Thank you. I think I answered.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Katrina, for answering all these questions and the lovely presentation. Whoever is listening to us and whoever still has questions, please, you will be contacted by our speaker after the show, and you can ask all questions you have, and you will be definitely answered for everything. Thank you so much, Katrina. We most probably will need from you later as well for the questions. So please, it will be a pleasure to have a little bit support here. Thank you so much for now.
Thank you.
With that, I would like to move to our next speakers, who are Mr. Eduardo Arnal and Juan Sales, presenting a beautiful project called Feria DC. It's an EB5 project here to help many people who are ready to move to USA. And this is a project that can help you relocate to USA. Without any delay, I would like to present our speakers, Mr. Eduardo Arnal Mercado, who is a senior professional with 15 plus years experience in operations management and project management. With him joining his colleague, Mr. Juan I. Sales. Mr. Juan is a chef and an entrepreneur for 15 years. He's successfully running a restaurant with over 60 employees right now. Hello, gentlemen. How are you today?
Hi, Abdul. Thank you for the introduction.
Hello, Abdul. How are you?
Hello, great, great. To everyone who is listening to us, you can always switch to Russian if you want to. Just press the button interpretation at the bottom of your screen, choose the Russian language Russian, and you will be moved to Russian language. Our presentation will be English, so I am sure it will be helpful for all of our listeners. With that, please share your screen, Mr. Eduardo, and let's
Sure.
start the show.
So,
Great.
are we ready?
Perfectly, we are ready. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Well, hi everybody. Thank you for being here today. We hope you are all safe and sound. We would like to share our Feria DC project with you, and well, we hope you like it as much as we do. Okay. We think this is the right time to dream big, and by big we mean by applying for the U.S. green card through the EB5 program, which is basically the world's most desirable U.S. immigration investment program. It is administered by USCIS, the Citizenship and Immigration Services, and is basically your path to the U.S. green card. So what is this presentation really all about? It is about the potential to get the green card in approximately 18 months by investing in an EB5 project. Okay, this will, of course, depend on how fast the government is processing all the applications at that time. But this is the quickest pathway for US citizenship. It usually takes 5 years after getting the preliminary green card. The investment required for the EB5 program is $900,000, and we offer a 5% annual rate for a 5-year period, projected to be $45,000 a year, totaling $225,000 after 5 years, and your money back. First, let's talk about the EB5 program. This is going to be very, very simple, but we can go further along in questions and our private talk. The EB5 visa for immigrant investors is a U.S. employment-based visa, hence the name EB. It was created to stimulate economy and job growth, allowing foreigners to become permanent residents. This program enables foreigners to obtain a green card quicker than most other options by investing money in the United States. So basically, U.S. citizenship is just an investment away. Okay, let's quickly go over the benefits because they're great. Your spouse, and your kids would benefit from having unrestricted employment options. This means that you can do whatever you want. Keep your business back home, set up a new business, go back to school, or simply retire in your life. You can do anything you want, no restrictions. You and your family will be considered as residents when applying to college, so you would have greater chance for admission and reduced tuition. You'll also be able to travel inside and outside the US, go wherever you want, as many times as you want, and enter the country through the residence immigration line. Also, you get benefits for your retirement, and all of these benefits, of course, apply to the entire household, including your kids, if they are under 21 and unmarried. Okay, now the basic requirements, tricky part. The government requires an investment of $900,000 if the investment is done within a target employment area, TEA. Our Feria DC project qualifies as a TEA. For non-TEA projects, the investment amount is $1.8 million, double the amount, making Feria a great opportunity to invest. Each investor must create 10 full-time US-based jobs for the investment. And at last, investor must demonstrate that the EB5 investment capital comes from a legal source, acquired directly or indirectly by lawful means. And this means that you can use your own capital, your properties as leverage for a loan. You can use money you were given as part of a will, or any other way, as long as you can demonstrate it doesn't come from illegal activities. So if you're interested in the program, we can gladly set up a call with our immigration attorney for free. So anytime you like. Okay, let's dive into the project. Feria is a property business, better said, a real estate business that will be serving as a launchpad for chefs and food startups, providing entrepreneurs an exceptional opportunity to refine their concepts and interact with the general public. It provides a retail space for food services, restaurants, and also provides operations and systems infrastructure to multiple subtenants in a format we call culinary hall. It is indeed a culinary hall. It will have everything related to gastronomy and more. It is also full service, a unique and first-class incubator concept. It is located in Washington, D.C.'s downtown area. It will have 8 fully equipped kitchens and 8 shops with chef-driven, high-quality culinary proposals within a casual and modern setting. Well, I want to make a little pause, and Abdul is going to kill me for this, but I want just to show you this. This is the actual building. So as you can see, the place is there waiting for us to go in. The rest of the tenants, which we'll discuss further along our presentation, are already moving in or even there. So this means we already have clients waiting. Oh, I have a problem here. Okay. This is the market segment of our project. So the concept is part of a surge in the sharing economy business, such as Airbnb and Uber. Culinary hosts like Feria have become the fastest growing retail niche in the food industry, according to several industry magazines. For example, one we like to quote, it's globest.com. It would be fair to ask, why is this different than any other EB5 projects? Well, very simple. It has very fast time to market. This means a faster residence process. Also means that your funds are going to begin being saved back for repayment sooner. It has great returns, much better than regular EB5 projects. Also, it will have a solid performance, an experienced team, and a very thorough process development. Also, at least 90% of the space will be occupied to start. We already have several chefs and other vendors willing to come in, and this is our worst case scenario target. Okay, back to the cute slides, sorry. How this opportunity works. Okay, the capital needed for the development of the project is 8.4 million that come from 7 investor slots of 900,000 each, as government requires. We offer up to 5% interest rate annually, 1.7 million from friends and family that already have been raised, 400K of a commercial investment, and these funds will be used this way. 1.2 million go to project design, engineering, consulting, lease, legal fees. 5.4 go into building, construction, and equipment. 1.8 are allocated as startup funds and working capital. Also, we have 1.67 million as annual commitment. This is post-construction, and these funds will be used to begin saving to pay our investors back. So we are already starting with 1.67 million saved to pay you back. All of this for an expected job creation of 174 job posts. So that means that 24.8 jobs per investor, almost 250% of the job requirements, making it a very safe project to obtain the visa with. Okay, how do we make money? It's very simple, rent. As I said before, Feria is a real estate business. The bulk of the income comes from rent and a percentage of the sales of each restaurant and store. We also keep the operation of the bar. This is a very profitable part of any business of this kind in the US, and that's the reason we are keeping it. This, as our investor Chris likes to say, makes us basically a landlord that sells liquor. Simple and very, very profitable. Also, we are going to be helping these restaurants to grow outside Feria, and we will be partners with them in this growth, meaning that we'll be sharing part of the success too. We also have an extra kitchen that could be used for private events with Feria chef, new product demonstrations, mentoring, and more activities. We also we're going to be also be offering the space for sponsorship. For example, we're already working in a partnership with a premium Caribbean rum brand that's putting its name somewhere around the bar. It's yet to decide. Also, this is a very important after the pandemic. Delivery from Feria will be centralized. Anyone could order food from several different cuisines directly from Feria and get one Feria brand package. This will work as a guarantee of business continuity if any other pandemic or any wave comes. Okay, this is a summary of our prospective P&L. I don't want to get too deep into this so attendants don't get bored, but as you can see, Feria has a very good return and it's perfectly capable of delivering what we promised in these 5 years. Okay, let's talk about the milestones. Okay, construction starts May or June 2021. That's in a couple of months. This will be depending on construction permits. It might take longer, but this is our objective. The liquor license has already been granted, so we already are in business there. This is a very fast time to market project. Construction and setup is expected to be around 6 months. Also, the lease is already secure on a trophy location across from the historic Carnegie Library building, beautiful building. You will see it in a while, all fully leased, and it's ready for occupancy. Co-tenants include the office from Apple that handles the government sales, Baker Botts, which is a big law firm, just moved their headquarters to the top 2 floors of the building. Also, the fanciest brand of gyms in the country. This one is already working, and it's one of their most profitable branches. We work at least 3 whole floors of the building, and this is great news for us. One of the biggest changes that the pandemic brought to our everyday lives is the possibility of working from wherever we want. And this means more business for people like WeWork and for us. Okay, let's see what's going around the area. This is very, very nice. Median age is 34 years old, means fairly young population, translating to people that is curious about food and new experiences. City has been growing steadily since 2010s. Great number of daytime employees, great average household income, more than 7,000 hotel rooms. That means a lot of potential clients coming and going around the area. 217 annual convention center events across the street. This is around 1 event every 1.6 days or 2 events every 3 days. That's a lot. Also 220 annual events on the Capital One Arena, which is 3 blocks away. This is where the city's hockey and basketball teams play. As you know, the hockey team won the Stanley Cup a couple years back, and just as every Russian knows, the team's captain is a great Alexander Ovechkin. The 3 most important words in real estate business, let's go there: location, location, location. We have the best location possible. This is a perspective of the building you already saw before, done from the top of the convention center. So we're on top and the building's down below. You can see how close the convention center is. It's basically across the street. Also, the Apple Store and the Capital One Arena are seen in the picture. Also, you can see the Capitol, the National Mall, and Union Station are very close by. The White House is also close by, but it's in another direction, so it's not. You cannot see it from in this perspective. Also, city center that you see there is less than a block away. This is a Norman Foster development with residences and shopping center. Has the best shop like Gucci, Chanel, Dior, etc. And this is great for us. It brings a lot of people to the area. Okay, let me show you a map of what is really going on around the location commercially. And there you can see the whole shopping experience I was telling you about, among many other things. You can find several hotels nearby. We can start with the Mario Marquis, the Conrad, the Grand Hyatt, and many more. Also, the Renaissance is right beside us. It will be rebranded to make it a much more appealing hotel. You can also see that it's very well communicated with the rest of the city. And please notice that anybody that wants to go from the convention center to the mall, to the National Mall or the Metro, has to pass by in front of Feria. Okay, we also want to share about information about who is this. Okay, and we have an exceptional operating team, and let us present ourselves. There's me. I'm a serial professional with 20+ experience in operations management and project management. I was director of operations for the biggest window covering corporation in Europe for more than 8 years before leaving to set up Feria. Juan, which is also present, is a chef and entrepreneur with 15+ years of experience. He studied in Le Cordon Bleu in Paris and also in École Hôtelière de Lausanne in Switzerland, among other many places. He's a co-founder and executive chef at Coma Cuisine Venezuela, currently operating a full-service restaurant, a French bakery and pastry shop, and 4 chocolate shops in Caracas. He also bought and operated a restaurant in Florida for several years before successfully selling it to fully dedicate himself to Feria. Okay, also, which is not present today, is Michael Sternberg. And where to begin? When it comes to starting successful restaurants, Michael has been there and done that. He's best known for his role as founder and management member of several iconic DC restaurants. He has 45 years in the industry. Also for serving as restaurant division president of Center Plate, a 1.2 billion food service company, and also in the board of the DC Convention Center. So he knows the area very well. He now has his own DC-based hospitality consultancy, and he's also in the board of directors of the National Restaurant Association. Okay, although we are very experienced in several businesses, this is our first EB5 funded project. So we decided to team with the best people to make sure not only that we were successful in the process, in the EB5 process, but also that investors' interests are well protected. So we have Sol, Ewan Ernst and Learn, one of the best and most famous law firms in the EB5 business. They process thousands of visas every year. NES Financial, they will do EB5 administration. They will verify that the money is properly used in the project, and will provide the investors with regular updates on how the money is spent and how the returns on their investment are. Also, we are working with not one, but two successful regional centers. EB5 Affiliate Networks is one of the biggest and most successful in the country, and Causa, although it's not as big as EB5 Affiliate Networks, has 100% success rate and has funded more than $10 billion in projects, especially in the Puerto Rico area. Okay, our operational strengths are something we like to go over, as we want to give our investors as much confidence as possible, not just in their visa process, but also in our business. We have a very successful cordon bleu chef, which is one of DC's most experienced restaurateur, Michael. Also, we have the best technology available in the business. We have the best location in the city. You just saw that. I mean, I cannot describe how good this is. We also are working with the Brand Guild as a PR company. They have been named one of the best in the country. And as you all know, this is the era of Instagram and other social networks. And everybody is taking pictures of the food and sharing experiences and a lot of things. So we want to use the Brand Guild's knowledge of PR and social networks to have people making lines outside Feria waiting to come in. Okay, we also have minimal operational involvement in each restaurant. This means that we do not get involved in the operation of any of them. We just develop the Feria business, the Feria brand, and protect the business and the investment. We also are experts in the business and the restaurant business and the operations management. Okay, so we are just 3 people developing this project, and we want the investor to feel free to get in touch with us at any time to ask about the EB5 process, the business, the funds, or just come by and sit with their families and have dinner in Feria or with us at any time. Okay, this is our contact information. Please feel free to contact us by email, WhatsApp, or phone, and we can answer any questions or inquiry you may have about the project, the EB5 program. We will be delighted to help you with any inquiry at any time. Again, thank you again for your time today, and we hope you consider Feria EB5 project for your investment and the way to get your green card. Aldo, whenever you want.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Eduardo. Lovely presentation. Lovely to see these beautiful images that you have with your presentation. And I'm definitely hopeful that we will have many people who would want to know more about it as well. And we already do have some questions with us. So if you don't mind me asking you those questions.
Sure, go ahead.
Perfect. Katerina, we will need a little help here. We have a couple of questions in Russian. So, but first one is in English, and I will start with that. The first question is there any stop list of countries which citizens can't apply for the program? I believe they're trying to ask if there are any restricted countries.
Not that I know. I think there. I mean, not from the countries we are discussing. Maybe from some other one. I don't want to say names here, but not from the countries we are presenting to. there are a limited amount of visas per country that they have. Usually, EB5 visas are 10,000 a year. Most of them get claimed, but not. I say they are limited by they have a country allocation, and by the past middle of this year, that regulation will be thrown away, so everybody can apply, and no limits on that. So, but then again, something we didn't discuss in the presentation is that the program might be ending before July. So I suggest if you're interested in the program, you apply as soon as possible, so you can get like grandfather through the whole thing by the government.
Thank you so much. Next question is in Russian, so Katerina, if you can kindly help us with that.
Of course, sure. Next question is, can I apply for the program if I have been denied already in visa advance?
Yes. You can apply for the program. I mean, the lawyers will have to do source of funds document and checks, but you will be able to apply for the document, no problem. The tourist visa, if it gets then denied, you normally have to wait some time to reapply again. So there's no problem in applying for an EB5 visa.
Great. Thank you so much. The next question we have is, are there any manufacturing or production protects applicant can participate? I did not get the question, but I believe the gentleman is, or the lady is trying to ask if people from the technical background can apply.
Yeah, you can apply no matter what your background. I mean, that's the beauty of this program is that you can apply just by investing. And if you want to keep your job back home, you can do it. If you want to bring your job back with you to the US, you can do it. If you just want to quit and that's it, you can do it. No restrictions on your background, on your profession. I mean, but yes, you can do it. You can apply.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Next question is again in Russian, so Katerina, please help us.
On which terms EB5 is better than E2, or why EB5 is better than E2?
Okay, EB5 is the only investor program to get you straight in a green card path. Okay, you get and citizenship. Okay, there are many other options. You can apply for the E2, the E1, but they are all temporary, and you are not on a green card path. You have temporary residence. Okay, Juan, we want to elaborate on that?
Yes. So with E2, you actually get what you get is a visa, as Eduardo said. Then you've got then after that you will be able to apply after a certain amount of time in the USA. You will be able to apply for the green card, but it usually takes about more than 3 years after you've been living and working in the USA. And with with that visa, you're usually tied to a job, okay, or to something. With the EB5, you will get your conditional green card in approximately 18 months, and you will be able to do whatever you want. You're not tied to anything.
Great. Thank you so much. Just to add one more statement here, what I know is that EB5 is a proper immigration route, and E2 is just an investor's visa.
Yeah.
Great.
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
That's a perfect summary.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Katerina, please help us again.
Can I live in Canada with EB5?
No. I mean, you can probably, after you have your citizenship, then you can probably use your American passport to move to Canada, but that will take you. I mean, you will need to sort that out once you have your US passport in after 5 years, after these 5 years, after you getting your preliminary green card.
Great. Thank you. Thank you. Next question, Katrina, please.
Next one. Next question. So it means that I don't participate in the project. I just invest.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly it. You will be investing in the project. You will be getting annual returns at the end of the month, and you will get your green card.
And of course, you can visit your project, your investment whenever you want. That's for sure.
Basically, Feria DC will be running the project on behalf of the client.
Yeah.
The investment. Great. We are done with the questions with that. If anyone has more questions, please feel free to send the messages to us. We have numbers on screen. Our speakers will get in touch with you after the show as well. Thank you, gentlemen, for the lovely presentation. And with that, I would like to say thank you to everyone who is listening to us today. And I would like to say thank you to all our speakers. We had Ms. Katerina joining us from Portugal, Mr. Juan and Mr. Eduardo from USA for EB5. And I would also like to say thank you to Ms. Olga Pelavina, who joined us for the translations today. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much, everyone. And all the speakers who are listening to us, please like us and subscribe us on our social media. We are here with a lot more updates. There are many who are already following us, so we'll have much more updates for you. If you have any questions, you can contact us as well. Thank you so much, everyone. And with that, a good night.
Thank you,
so
Abdul.
much.
Thank you, Katerina and Olga, for their help.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you
very much.